Hi, so today we're going to see how to set up a RSyslog server and how to configure a machine to send its logs to this RSyslog server. So most Linux distributions already come with RSyslog installed by default, but if you don't, you may run sudo apt get install RSyslog, enter your password, and since I already have it installed, I don't have to do it. Okay, so let's start configuring this machine so that it can receive logs from other machines on the network. So I already have RSyslog installed, so I'm going to enable it with sudo systemctl enable RSyslog. Then I'm going to run the same command, but with start instead of enable, just in case. You can check the status. Let's see. Yeah, and it's active and running. Perfect. So let's open the file where the instructions are written so that we can receive logs. So sudo nano /etc /rsyslog.conf. Yeah, yes. So you're gonna find those lines for like syslog reception, and you're gonna uncomment those lines, and also those lines to receive the logs both on UDP and on TCP. Perfect. This is the default file. Pretty much that's the only change you have to do. So we're gonna exit and save. Perfect. And now we have to open the rules on the uncomplicated firewall so that this machine can receive logs on port 514. If you see that's the port where it's going to receive the logs. So let's sudo ufw allow 514/UDP. I'm gonna also allow on TCP, and we're gonna reload the uncomplicated firewall. FW reload. So those rules are updated. That's it. So we wrote to the conf file, then we open the rules and we open the firewall to receive the logs. Now the server is configured. Perfect. So now let's go to the machine where we want its logs to be sent to the server. Okay, so I'm here on the Zorin machine. Another thing that I forgot, I have to know what is the IP of this machine. Here's the IP. Perfect. I'm going to need it for later. Okay, so on this machine, I'm also going to have to go to the rsyslog.conf file. So let's open it, etc rsyslog.conf, enter your password, and okay. Uncomment the lines. And on the very bottom of the file, you're going to add those lines. So asterisk for all add and the IP address of your server 192.168.216.130. So 168.216.130 colon and the port. Okay, and then you're going to do again the same line, but with only one at 216.130. Port 514. Okay, this ensures that we're going to send logs both on UDP and TCP. It doesn't matter if like this one has like 1 and this 2, it doesn't matter. So exit the file, save it, restart our syslog just in case. This might not be necessary. Okay, perfect. So let me open another terminal window and let's see if it is working. Here, the logs on this machine are going to be sent, some of them are going to be sent to the syslog file. So let me open it with sudo tail-f. It's var log or syslog. That was just syslog. not writing. So sudo tail -f var log syslog. Okay, so let me just add a line, and then I know that like anything behind this line, it's like coming after I wrote the line. So let me, from here, let me send a logger command. Hi from Zorin. Let me see on my server machine. I can see what I logged. Why? This can be used in like scripting, Ansible, any kind of automation that you want like this machine to send any message to the server machine. And imagine they have like 10, 20, 80 machines and you want them to send messages to a single machine. You're not going to open each and every machine and like check its own logs. Maybe you want all of the machines to send its logs to the same server, and then you're going to be able to check all of the logs from all of the servers on a single file. But you may say like, okay, why do I even need this? Like, hi, like how can this help me? You can do any message that you want, but like let's see something that might be a little bit more useful, because we can also check like authentication logs. So let me open another file, sudo tail -f var log auth.log. Okay, again, let me just make a line, and everything after this line probably, let's hope it's come from here and that like no other logs are written. Okay, let me try to run a sudo command that is going to require authentication. So sudo apt-get install nmap. Okay, it's going to ask for my password. I enter a wrong password. Okay, try again. And in here, I see that I got an authentication failure from Zorin. Okay, I see that Zorin on Zorin virtual machine had an authentication failure. And this is very valuable. You can use it in many different cases. The sky's the limit, use your imagination. And pretty much that's it. You can do this on 20 servers. You can do this on all of your servers. You can configure in the server. There's receiving the RSyslog, the logs that are gonna have like a folder for each different server sending the logs. You can configure a single file that's going to have all of the authentication logs. You name it. There's just the beginning. You can go like much deeper than that.